morning to all. Myself Swati. I'm representing group number 3, and in my group there are 3 members: me, Gopi Krishnan, and uh, Videsh. So my topic is organizational culture, definition, and its features. So each of us have unique characteristics, like personal traits or characteristics, right? So if I am describing someone as trustworthy or calm or quiet, these all are representing like I am saying about his personal characters or personal traits. Similarly, every organization has its own personality. It is called organizational culture. So my question is, what do you know about culture, or what do you mean by culture? Anyone? Anyone? Shamil? Shahbaz?
Practices.
Okay, practices. Okay. Mainly the concept of culture that is derived from anthropology. So earlier, many authors or researchers, they define culture as his or her own way. So our topic is organizational culture. According to O'Reilly, defines organizational culture as set of assumptions, beliefs, values, and norms that have been shared in an organization or organizational employees. So you can note it down. It is set of assumptions, beliefs, values, and norms that has been shared in an organization. So first one is assumption. What do you know? What do you think about assumptions? What do you mean by assumptions? Anyone?
Guess. Make a guess.
What?
I mean,
Okay. Yes.
make a guess or hypothesis.
Yes, make a guess. It's right. It means it's a feeling that it's true if it is without any proof or evidence. For example, if in the case of Arja, she went to shopping, and she just see a dress, and she assumed that it's not good for me, or it's not fit for me, without any proof or evidence. She's just assuming that. Then next one is belief. What is belief? Belief. Vishal, what is belief?
Belief is something related to what we think and what we want to accept.
Yes, exactly. It's a feeling about we think that it exists. If a person or thing exists or trustworthy, like I believe in gods, or I believe in witches and ghosts. These are example of belief. Then next one is value. What do you think about value, or what is mean by values? We just studied in earlier like business environment. We just studied about values, beliefs. What was that? Vishnu. Okay, values means principle or standards or behavior. It's just like, for example, honesty, trustworthy, kindness. These are example of values. Then the final one is norms. Anyone know about norms? It's not like rules and yes, we can tell like it's rules. For example, it is shared standards of behavior that is acceptable by the group. For example, if you go to another country, then you meet someone or another citizen of another country. First, we just wish. According to Indian culture, how do we wish? According to Indian culture, not foreign or namaste. Like in other countries, first we say we give shake hands or hugs. It comes like norms. So these are shared in an organization, that is called organizational culture. So in every organization, employees act or like behave according to their own culture or their own beliefs. Sometimes what employer can organization culture will affect employer can feel like honest or um, trustworthy, like also it has on negative effect because culture is powerful, like every employees can behave in their not in same way their own, it will affect their own culture. They behave like not Arja, no, Arja's culture is different from Abhipsa, also it's different from Jishnu. So the manager must pay attention to all employees to gather therefore attaining the organizational objectives. So it mainly based on what you said by assumptions, values, myths, practices, etc. So it will shape up the organization, that how the organization works, like how flexible the organization, how flexible culture the organization has, or how rigid culture the organization has, or how smooth running the organization is, or how tough running the organization is. These all words are come from sort of culture. And then next we can go to the features of organizational culture. First one is innovation and risk. What do you mean by innovation?
Creating some new things
Bringing some new things.
from the existing one, or
How innovation and risk are connected?
but is some if and whatever we are inventing, if it not according to the quality and not acceptable by the outer our customer, that it will be totally damage our.
Okay, so innovation and risk is the degree at which the employers are encouraged to take innovation and risk in an organization, or taking initiatives to take a risk or bring new change in an organization. That is mean by innovation and risk. Innovation and risk are connected because innovation involves risk, because the outcome is uncertain. So it is emerged from organizational culture. Okay, any doubts? Then the second one is attention to detail. Attention to detail, which means by the word, any guess? What do you think about attention to detail? It is simply means the degree at which the employees are expected to exhibit precision, analysis, and attention to detail, which means each and every job in that organization that done by the employees by providing more attention. Not like any easy, not a thing like any easy task or easy thing. Every job or everything in that organization can be do it very attentive manner. So that is meant by attention to detail. So, any doubts? Then third one is outcome orientation. Any guess? It's so easy by the word. Outcome orientation. Amlipsa. Outcome orientation. In an organization, outcome orientation means Shamir. Outcome. Result. Yes, which means the organization put more emphasis on outcome or the results rather than the techniques or process. They give importance to their outcomes or results at any cost. Like they put less attention to the techniques or process or measures that taken by achieving the goals. Okay, any doubts? Then fourth one is people orientation. People orientation itself, people in the organization means employees. So people orientation means focusing on employees. Like they are making decisions for employees' welfare. Some organization will treat like employees by giving good working environment, like good salary policy or sabbatics. Sabbatics means leave, like good sabbatic policies or another which given to give working condition as they work very happily and peacefully. Another thing is some organization in our society or world treat employees like machines. Only they are putting more effort or more concentrated on only for outcomes, not for employee welfare. So is it clear? People orientation. Then fifth one is team orientation. So what is a team? What is the importance of teamwork?
And they focus on goal, final
They-
outcome. They focus on common goal.
Common goal.
Yeah.
Then, like, what is the outcome or result of if you are doing a work alone or you are doing with your classmates?
If I am doing any work alone, then I have only one idea. If I am working in group, then I will get a lot of ideas towards to achieve a goal.
Exactly. Means in this team orientation, the organization mainly focus on group work or teamwork rather than individual work, because it here comes the term synergy. What it means? Synergy. Synergy means 1 plus 1 equal to greater than 2. Means like Vishal said, if he only doing this job, he has only one idea or he has limited skills. But if it do with others, there are complementary skills and variety of ideas. It will improve the organizational goals and improve the ideas, and it will easily it will help to easily achieve the organizational goals. Okay, any doubts? Team orientation. Next one is aggressiveness. It is nothing but aggressiveness. The organization focus on more aggressiveness and aggressive and competitive rather than easygoing or cooperative. Mm, like if an organization that is more competitive, if is it good or bad?
What?
Is it good or bad? Okay, it's good because the organization which has a good competitive and good aggressive can dominate in the market. Any doubts? Then the final one is stability. Stability in the sense the organization more focus on status quo rather than change. Status quo means they are only they have only permanent type of process or system. They not ready to adopt the changes that happen in the environment. Like if an organization that must be focused on what is happening on environment, that must be make knowledge about the changes happening in the organization or the like consumer preferences or consumer taste and changes, what are the process that they must focus on it. But in this type of organization, they are not focusing on change or innovation. They are mainly focused on the stability. Also, some organization that have focusing on change, because they believe in that if they focus on innovation, it will benefit for them and they can grow faster. So these are the 7 features or characteristics of organizational culture. So I am concluding with an example. Do you know about Maruti Suzuki? Which type of company is that?
Automobile.
No. Is it like public company or private company? It's a joint venture. Actually, it is the joint venture of Indian government and Japanese company of Suzuki Motors. So initially it was 50-50 share, but now it is around 52% share in the hand of Suzuki. So have you anyone heard about the common culture that adopted by Maruti? Okay, it mainly common culture means the organization is providing like open offices, common canteens and common uniform all the employees in the organization. Open offices in the sense the directors and the managers and other assistants sitting along with each others in one room. So what is the benefit of that? If there is no hierarchical position, what was the benefit?
It will create good relationship among the worker and the higher authorities.
Sorry,
It will create good relationship among the workers and the higher authorities.
it will create good relationship
Yeah.
also. They will
And then working culture is, then working behavior of the worker is good already good.
no, they can feel an equality, like they all are equal. They have common canteens and common culture. That was an unique culture that is put forward by Maruti. It is quite prevalent in Japanese companies like Suzuki Motors, but in Indian culture it is an unique one that is done by Maruti. Then the another one is suggestion system that we studied earlier in HRM. Suggestion system in an organization. It is nothing but the employees can put their suggestions to improve or increase their productivity. And the selected and implemented ideas can get rewards. And also the non-selected ideas will get a token reward. These are the common culture that are adopted by Maruti. Any doubts? So, what are the topics that we covered? First one is the definition of organizational culture. What is the? It is a set of that has been shared in the organization. Then the next one is features of organization. First one is innovation and risk. Simply,
If there is innovation, then it also consists with risk because the outcome is uncertain.
so it is emerged from culture. So the next one is attention to detail.
Concentrate always on like precise, doing something very precise. Yes.
Yes, making more attention to each and every work that held in an organization. The next one is outcome orientation. It is nothing but focusing on outcome rather than the techniques or process. Then people orientation, focusing for employee welfare, simply. Then team orientation means putting more effort to work together as a team in organization rather than individual work. Then aggressiveness, more aggressiveness and competitive rather than easygoing or cooperative. Then final one is stability. Stability means putting more importance to status quo rather than change. So any doubts? Thank you.